Capo Valley and Damien High School go splish for splash in the quarterfinals of the Division II Boys Water Polo Playoffs. We got the highlights coming up next on South County SportsZone. Hello everyone and welcome to South County SportsZone. It's your home for high school highlights throughout South Orange County. Well, we have nothing but playoff highlights for you this week, including 3 very exciting boys water polo matches coming up. But first, we kick it off with some high school football. Division IV Round 1 matchup. The Capo Valley Cougars hosting the Culver City Spartans. This game featured 7 different lead changes. It was a good game. Let's take a look. Culver City in the Road Whites pregame handshakes with Capo Valley Cougars, all clad in the solid black. First quarter action, Centaurs would start the scoring. Seth Shig, beautiful ball, great catch by Zytel Boyd. They missed the extra point, 6-0 Culver City. Ensuing kickoff, Cyree Jefferson with the return. Cyree has some space. The speedy senior gets knocked out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Capo would score on the drive. Tommy Acosta over the top to Colin Hooper. Cougars take the lead 7-6. We go to the second quarter. A lot of big plays in this game. Here's one of them. Shig tosses it to midfield. Justin Hong makes the catch, picks up some extra yards down to about the 33-yard line. Next play, Shig, another beauty. Perfect pass. Braylon Singleton hauls it in. 33-yard touchdown, 13-7, Culver City. Cougars would answer. Acosta designed quarterback run. Great effort. Knocked out just short of the end zone. And so the Cougars, they'll give it to Riley Walker. Runs it in from 2 yards out. Touchdown, Capo Valley. They lead it 14-13. And then just before the half, 13 seconds remaining, Culver City miscue on the punt attempt. So Capo gets the football down in the red zone, about the 20-yard line. They go for a field goal, and it's blocked. Evan Powell scoops it up for the Centaurs. The Capo defenders are there to haul him in. But what a play, an exciting finish to end the first half. Capo leads it 14-13 at the break. Good football game. Centaurs come out firing in the third. Shig extends the play. He heaves it downfield to Singleton. His second big catch of the game, 40 yards and a first down. A few plays later, Shig keeps it. He scores. The PAT's no good, but it's another lead change, 19-14 Culver City. Later in the third, Centaurs with the ball, and it's a fumble! And it's recovered by Landon Woodson for Capo Valley. Big turnover for Capo Valley, and the Cougars would take advantage of the short field. Riley Walker takes it in from 5 yards out. Capo Valley retakes the lead 20-19. They would go for 2, reverse pass to the quarterback. Acosta makes a great snag on the low ball. Cougars convert. They lead by 3, 22-19. Seth Shig, Centaurs make another big play. The ball gets over the defense. Miles Singleton, 53-yard score. They miss the extra point. Culver City takes the lead, 25-22. We go to the fourth. Capo blitz, ball's tipped, intercepted. Damarian Boyd gets the pick, and he's going the other way to the house for the touchdown for Culver City. The Centaurs would hang on, and they advance a big win on the road over the Capo Valley Cougars. Final score, Culver City 38, Capo Valley 25. We go from the turf to the pool at Capo Valley High School Boys Water Polo Playoffs. Division II quarterfinals, Damien High School versus Capo Valley Cougars. They're wearing the black caps. It's a good match here. Capo gets off to the early lead. Lucas Saman in the number 9 cap gets the goal, and the Cougars are up 2-0. Damien would tie it up. Jonah Aguilera scores for the Spartans. That makes it 2-2 at the end of the first quarter. go to the second. Capo retakes the lead. Sammy Hajaz feeds brother Kinsey Hajaz. Cougars lead it 3-2. Later in the second, it's the Hajaz brothers again, Sammy to Kinsey. One-timer scores, Capo on top, 5-3. And then just before halftime, Key Romo, the keeper, gets the buzzer beater goal for Damien. Long goal scores. Spartans pull within one. It's 5-4. Capo Valley leads at the break. Coach Vasquez with the Cougars. Pick it up in the third, Zach Montoya. He scores for Damien. It's a one-goal game. Capo leads it 6-5. And the Cougars answer right back. Kinsey Hajaz fires it in, 7-5. Capo Valley. It's a good match, and then Jake Carlin from the perimeter. Nice shot. Number 3 gives Capo a 3-goal advantage. At the end of the third quarter, they lead 9-6. But Damien would battle back in the fourth. Zach Montoya ties it up for the Spartans. It's 9-9. Minute and a half left. Lucas Simon breaks the tie for Capo. It's 10-9. Cougars up by 1. Damien on the other end. Murphy to Montoya. Backhander scores. We're all tied up 10-10 in the final moments of the game. So Capo with the ball on the other end. Less than a minute remaining, and a penalty is called against Damien. Critical foul. Sets up that penalty shot. Game winner. Sammy Hajaz gives Capo the lead, 11-10, but there's still time for Damien on the other end. They get a shot on goal. It's a great save by Carter Nelson for Capo, and the Cougars, they get the playoff win.
I think the key to success tonight is that we had a good team defense that contributed holding the team down to 6-7 goals for 3 quarters. We got major contributions off our bench. Some guys got in foul trouble, fouled out. So we had some huge contributions from our bench. Matt Bauer played huge for us down the stretch, getting us a couple 5 meters. And Sammy Hajaz converted those 5 meters late in the game to give us the lead. So I'm really proud of the boys. They've worked really hard to get to this moment. And that's a total team effort tonight. So awesome.
Congratulations to the Cougars. They advance and they move on. Final score 11-10 over Damien. So the Cougars survive and advance. They're moving on to the semifinals in boys water polo. They'll take on Dos Pueblos. And we'll have those highlights for you next week right here on South County SportsZone. We're stepping aside for a quick timeout. Stay with us. More highlights coming up next.
The greatest thrills and excitement are awaiting you right in your own backyard. The CIF Southern Section and your SoCal Ford dealers encourage you to go to a game at your local high school. Unbelievable action is right in your community. You'll be amazed at what you've been missing. Supporting your local school has never been more fun. Go to a game this week.
And welcome back to South County SportsZone. Thanks for sticking around. We have 2 more highlight packs in boys water polo playoffs, and we begin with Trabuco Hills hosting Martin Luther King. CIF Southern Section Boys Water Polo Division 3 quarterfinals. MLK from Riverside in the white caps. Trabuco Hills wearing the navy caps in this one. And the Mustangs would score first. Josh Vivona loses the handle, gets the grip, and he scores. That makes it 1-0, Trabuco Hills. Mustangs on the counterattack. Vivona over to Castelli, and Vinny Castelli gives Trabuco the 2-0 early lead. Mustangs would lead 3-0 at the end of the first quarter, and we pick it up in the second. MLK trims the lead to 1. David Chavez scores, and that makes it 3-2. Trabuco Hills with that 1-goal advantage. Mustangs on the other end, they go to Marco Chameleon. Chameleon, he gets the goal. Trabuco leads it 4-2. Penalty shot for MLK. Max Trevino is up for the challenge. Makes the save for Trabuco. Nice job by the keeper. And then just before the break, Pierce Stover, He ties it up from the edge for MLK. That makes it 4-4 at halftime. Trabuco Hills with some family support. And there's a special ball here on the South County Sports Zone. Thanks a lot. We appreciate it. We go to the third. MLK would take the lead. Brady Newman battles and scores with that left-hander. 5-4, Martin Luther King. Mustangs come right back. Josh Vavona drills it in on the right side. We're all tied up, 5-5. Vavona having himself a good game. Later in the third, Carter feeds Castelli, and he finishes far post. That shot scores. The goal ties it up, 6-6. And then Gavin Starling would give MLK a 2-goal lead at the end of the third. That would make it 8-6, Martin Luther King. We go to the fourth. Penalty shot. Trevino, he does it again. It's another great save for Trabuco. No goal, still 8-6. MLK on the attack again. Gavin Sterling, he gets the loose ball and he scores. MLK up by 3. It's 9-6. Trabuco on the other end. Castelli to Luke Wallace for the goal. That would make it 9-7, but that's as close as the Mustangs would get. Home crowd applauding their efforts this season. Playoff run ends for Trabuco. They get eliminated in the quarters. Final score, 9-7, ML King over Trabuco Hills. We headed over to the pool at El Toro High School. Division III quarterfinal match between Santa Monica Vikings in the white caps and the Mission Viejo Diablos in the black caps with the white numbers. First quarter, Colby Jackson. Nice lob shot for the Vikings. Makes it 2-0 Santa Monica. Mission on the other end, they give it to Davin Julian. He shoots, he scores from the perimeter, and it's 2-1. Mission down by a goal. Vikings go up by 3. Goal rush to Fitzgerald, and Santa Monica leads it 5-2. And we head to the second. Mission pulls within 1. Vincent Del Porto, backhand goal. He makes it 5-4. We got ourselves a nail biter. Vikings enter right back. Colby Jackson passes to Ronan Maines. Santa Monica back up by 2. It's 6-4. Later in the second, Mission would go on a run. Del Porto with another backhand goal for the Diablos. That would make it 7-6, Vikings by 1, and then Sherbar. Shot on goal. Blake Skidmore battles for the loose ball. He scores. That ties the match at 7-7. It's a good one just before the half. Nicholas Gorosh, he scores from the outside to give Santa Monica the lead. The Vikings go up 8-7 at the break. 1 goal advantage, and the Diablos, they're talking some second half strategy. The Vikings would get 2 unanswered goals to start the third. Ethan Fitzgerald gets the one-timer to make it 9-7 for Santa Monica. And then Colby Jackson scores. This is a wide open net right there to make it 10-7. Vikings lead by 3. Mission on the other end. Davin Julian on the outside again. Fires it in, gets the bounce. His goal stops the run. It's 10-8. Santa Monica end of the third. We go to the final frame. Caleb Sherbarth pulls Mission within 2. Gets that goal to go in. It's 11-9 Santa Monica. Vikings answer right back on the other end. Colby Jackson, how about that touch shot? Nice lob, nice shot. 12-9 Santa Monica by 3. Later in the fourth, Diablos go to Sherbarth, and he scores. It's 13-10 Santa Monica. But the Vikings, they would pull away down the stretch. Maine crosses to Fitzgerald. That would put Santa Monica up by 5, making it 15-10. And the Vikings, they get the playoff victory over the Diablos on the road. They're moving on to the semifinals. Final score on this one, Santa Monica 16, Mission Viejo 10. That's going to wrap up this episode of South County Sports Zone. We always appreciate you tuning in. We'll be back next week with more highlights. Until then, go ahead and give us a like, leave a comment. We always love to hear from you. Until next time, we'll catch you right here on South County Sports Zone. South County Sports Zone is sponsored by Rudy's Christmas Trees.